Don't call you what, Tiaka. Togo Poilave. Ila Buddha. Let's see. Pomela Tiogo. No. Caputiano, let's you. Ibiakamana. Tia. Make I wonder what the name. Matiro. Pasiatiro. Sapede Satira. Korego Tira. Abutia. No. No. Tiado, never sano. Tiado. Take up my domain. Tiado. May I ever wonder? Tiado. Was it on my domain? Tiado. Make an exit to the moon. Yeah. Tiawa. For the Basilia. Women on the Quaco Kawato Yiga, women on the Patoga Kupo. Say Wakuna Apolatia, yet Yaro Nemusano, Panticane, for a Basatiawa. I don't know. Tell her the She want you to not say I do. Get comment about you all. Get comment, yeah, you are. It's having me. I'm one. The red. So. Good. Yeah, go no fuck the yassi. I'm gonna do. She went to the war. I put the saddle. We put my yes on. What men okay? Ye men so ye look up for no. She went with away. But ya got people that go without it all. We put my dear. Let's get up. Come load the grabber. Oh, yeah, also. Be a man, baby, to Colasoka. Make an back on the Albatera. Mother, wait, where the bed. Tiaba. Mother, won't be a put Tiaba. Tiatua. I put it there. Make a Tiao. Apulatia. Tiado, Meganeo. Who call robbers in a tiara, Pacaroba, Nancy, Menuanaco. Don't so I could find Montatia, Wayna. Banana people, Toko Sada, Yaguna. Maya. This is quite one. Takes away. Calling us. Ramen. AKA Charlie Paul. Yet the other never son. Make a tiaba. Saka benana saka tiaba. Kameno podi kuna tiaba. Moro kwani blue. Kako gati yene kapane. Mare bari ya kapane. Saudwe. Moro tanchi. E kwani pleba. Moro kodi. Kona kodi awabo. Tiano nebusano. Koroba se tiaba. Tia. Kakotile. Okoro basitile. Wana ye ya tuka. Me para ye be tu so. Me para ye ayida ne tu so. Abutiaba kango tiende. Me kore mutine kakwaje. Opo akara wasawe. Tika sare na tika be. Kasau ba. Say but we are now. One follow we are now. Yeah, my we are now. So. Akuna tiawa. Jiwa ya tunasa. Seka kuroda. Ye good look me kontra. Ye drum konen di podana. Kay no into. Kay babo. Kay bonabo. Kay tuo. Me kay babo. Ye tiano ne dusano. Tiano.
Sorry, we made mistake. Hey! The rescue mission is here. Hey! Me my whole me. Me a 40 woman Jeremiah see with my whole me a 40 woman just send you my with my whole me a 40 woman Jeremiah with my whole rescue mother me a 40 woman rescue when I united body when I the rescue mission when I JMB when I JKK when I rescue mother when I rescue when I different party, come and join the rescue mission. When I different party, come and join the rescue mission. But when I the ruling party, keep them out. But when I the ruling party, keep them out. When I different party, come and join the rescue mission. When I different party, come and join the rescue mission. But when I the ruling party, keep them out. But when I the ruling party, keep them out. Enough for money, and I vote for money. Enough for money, my phone down for chicken change. Enough for money, and I vote for money. Enough for money, my phone down for packaging. For my future, I'm putting for Joseph Waka. For agriculture, I'm putting for the rescue mission. For education, I'm putting for Jeremiah Kwaku. For good road, I'm putting for the rescue mission. For sanitation, I'm putting for rescue mother. For tourism, I'm putting for the rescue mission. I'm here to let you know, they come to chop and go, they come to loot and go. But you me, let's say no to Zogo. Jowiara Zogo, Magera Zogo, Samuel Twara Zogo, Biojoy Zogo. Let's say no, they are all Zogo. Let them go. Me my whole heart, me a body with my whole heart. Just send you my pocket with my whole heart. Me a body with my whole heart. Jeremiah, see with my whole heart. Me a body with my whole heart. Just send you my pocket with my whole heart. Me a body.
This is how I would like to welcome all of you guys to the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show.
With my whole heart.
This is how we do it up here.
With my whole heart.
Let me say welcome.
You mother, me a body with my whole heart.
This song reminded me during the campaign.
Rescue mission. We need.
They say just we are that Zogo.
Intervention.
It's not me that's singing it, it is the song.
For peace, you.
They say Samuel 12 to that Zogo.
I body with my whole heart. Accountability. Me a body with my whole culture. Me, I vote you with my whole heart.
Let me say welcome to my friend and brother Lawrence Fala.
Good rules, better education. I vote you with my whole heart. For sanitation. Me, I vote you with my
Masoba Hamandu. How you doing, my sister?
whole heart. For tourism.
Share the show.
Yeah, I vote you with my whole heart.
I can beat this over about sometimes the lyrics.
Than not for money.
There's the one that keep us moving.
I vote for money, enough for money. My phone out for chicken change. Than not for money. And I
My friend and brother Tanunjala.
vote for money, enough
Welcome.
for money. My phone out for packaging. My whole heart. Yeah. Me, I vote you with my whole heart. Just send you my back.
Let me bring the bass up, people.
Oh, yàrá dàgbò wọlé wà lélẹ̀. Màá lọ mẹ́rin náà fún wa la gẹ̀ nẹ́sẹ̀ wé. Lè sọ́wọ́ ẹ̀jà tó wúra kẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Kí màá ṣe fún àwọn èèyàn wẹ̀ wà fi mọ̀ tó wúra kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àbọ̀ àbẹ̀ wúlò pa. Jìdó ní mbà
Let me welcome my friend and brother Anthony F. Keto.
wà náà rí abẹ́rẹ́ abẹ́ jí o wà lè sọ̀rọ̀ ní bọ́ọ̀. Bí wọ́n pèlè lọ rí àti wọn ní àmú ẹ̀yẹ. Màá ju bí ọmọ kẹrẹ ẹ̀jà bí. Fẹ́ra pèlè sọ̀rọ̀ yọ ní ẹjí kọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀yẹ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọmọ kẹrẹ kẹ ọbọ̀. Jẹ́rọ ọkọ̀ jẹ́ ọmọ kan yóò kẹ́ ọ̀. Wẹ́gẹ́ náà jà ara ìyè kéka ọmọ yẹn yẹn mọ̀ ní jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀bí ẹ̀bí lọ. Sese bàbá ní mo ní bẹ̀gì sọ̀rọ̀ yíkọ́ yìí. Dàdá ìbúra ní mo ní kan yóò ní òkú ẹ̀bí yìí. Dára gbàrà ní mo ní bẹ̀gì ní fún mọ̀ ọ́n rágé. Rèé ọ̀gbẹ́ yóò. Mẹ̀gẹ́ di ọmọ ẹ̀wọ̀ kẹ́yìn kí ni mo bá tẹ̀ yìí. Àgbà òjò kan jáde ní mo jẹun. Yòpá yọ kó owó yìí ó wá jèrè yìí ó nsẹ́rù nù ó máa yìí. Njẹ́rẹ́ yìí ó nsẹ́rù nù ó máa yìí. Nyɔ se mu ɔpiri se mu wele se mu wele awupe se mu wele awupe se mu wele mu ɔpiri sɔ mu wa tsara ma yi wa lɔ ni wa se diwe nga jasi mu ala piri sɔ ni wa mu wa ye.
I've been wondering. This government is really doing the best in ever that we can be able to experience.
It's Dash. They want us something different.
The man is talking about lesson plate. What lesson plate is that? Is it the car lesson plate, or the motorbike lesson plate, or the keke lesson plate? What kind of lesson plate they bought talking about?
Let me see your lesson plate. Jamo, let me see your lesson plate. Let me see your lesson plate. Let me see your lesson plate. I said, let me see your lesson plate. Jamo, let me see your lesson plate. Baby girl, got your hair. I see that to my bring it. Somebody call it that all. I feel it kind of funny. She love that bag of money, and I bet she sweet and honey. It's jam up in my heart, I want project at the plaster. I said, call it that to me. They can't give me pressure. You know when she rocking it, I think she love me. I think she faster. I think she pelle. Or she man now. I got that music, I let me play. Let me see your lesson play.
There's a lesson plate better that Josh Manawia and the lives of Moses Ascar Gray were following. That what kind of lesson plate is that? Is that the vehicle lesson plate, or the keke lesson plate, or the motorcyclist lesson plate? What kind of lesson plate they were talking about here? I strongly believe that was the same lesson plate that Josh Manawia, the lives of Samuel Tour and the Moses Ascar Gray, they were following you. Then the girl screw up.
I said, let me see your lesson plate. Jamo, let me see your lesson plate. Let me see your lesson plate. Let me see your lesson plate. I said, let me see your lesson plate. Jamo, let me see your lesson plate. Shake your waist, mama. Shake your waist, mama. Let me tell the DJ to replay the music. Someone tell the DJ. Someone tell the DJ to replay the music. The time of me, my heart, I want to get the class.
Let me recognize my friend and brother Max. Max Famo. Famo, welcome.
They can't give me pressure. You know when she rocking it, I think she love ma. I think she bassa. I think she pelle. Oh, she man now. I got that music, I let it play, ma. Let me see your let's play. I said, let me see your let's play.
The man said, let me see your lesson play. What kind of lesson plate that is? Maybe it is the motorcycle lesson plate. Or maybe it is the vehicle, the taxi driver lesson plate. But for me, I don't know which of the lesson plate that is.
Let me see your lesson plate.
Let me recognize you. Let me recognize all those that are tuned in to the Maneso Nabraka Talk Show. This is how we do it here. We bring fun sometimes. We, played with our jag, made a jag a doorboard. So on this note, it is time now for us to be serious. We're listening today a temple of justice. 5 of our lawmakers, the other 4 people that were in prison that got released yesterday, out of the 4, they were all to be charged as one. But Priscilla Cooper and George Calando, they behave very smart. What did they say? They said they don't want their case to be joined. They want their case to be separate. Is that move was a smart move? Is that move by Priscilla Cooper was a smart move? We are here for us to be able to bring you play-by-play discussions. What happens? Like I said, the burning of our capital buildings, it is not a small joke. That is a historical symbol of our country. So for us, we will not take it lightly. Let me bring you 3 clips. We will not take this lightly. I don't care who you are, what you may have said, what you're about to say. We will not take this lightly. Let me repeat.
Well, I don't care, but you don't. You see, you're not in the courtroom. Where the proceedings go, they decide I can go people to the bathroom quickly, and they decide I lose me. We told you yesterday, in all honesty, that this is based on lies, innuendos, and misstated facts. And we have identified a series of them. We understand where the case is going. There's nothing there. It's a mockery of justice.
So from the witness testimony today, are you convinced that you still have a strong case?
From the witness testimony today, I know I'm innocent. Yeah, the only people who can associate that post with fire.
Now, that's one thing that he said. When people are speaking, pay key attention to what they say. Fonate Kofa said, I know that I am innocent. Before, when you told Fonate, send for your lawyer, let your lawyer come to stand for you, Fonate said that he will be able to go so long the other people are not free. Now today, Fonate is saying, you know that I am innocent. So that tells you that the other 3 people are not. I just wanted to register that 1 clips. Now go ahead.
Well, I don't care, but you don't. You're not in the courtroom. Where the proceedings go, the side that can go people to the bathroom quickly, and the side that losing. We told you yesterday, in all honesty, that this is based on lies, innuendos, and misstated facts. And we have identified a series of them. We understand where the case is going. And there's nothing there. It's a mockery of justice.
So from the witness testimony today, are you convinced that you still have a strong case?
From the witness testimony today, I know I'm innocent. Yeah, the only people who can associate that proof with fire are who are ignorant and not well researched. When you have a mindset, you try to develop anything to that mindset. So you go in with a preliminary mindset that you got to be Kofa. So anything Kofa says will be implemented. Call me for what? When? No, I don't see no call for no police IG. Tell him not to call me.
Why should he call you?
I mean, it's a waste of our time. Waste of our time. And it's something that we need to talk about. You can't bring a police officer who goes to the bathroom for 7 different times testifying lies, saying that I am charged because I was sitting in a car. According to him, I heard conversation. I didn't report it. Is that why you waste my time? But we'll sue the government after this. Yeah, it's a waste of my time. I sat in the car. According to him, I sat in the car. I sat in the car where people were talking. Yeah, I did not report it to the police. Is that my business? If it was that, is that why you waste my time? You put me into South Beach for what? Because according to him, I sat in the car. This is our waste of our time. But we are here. We're going to follow this thing to the logical conclusion.
Was it video evidence that you were sitting
No, he said he heard a recording from open soap.
But you know the people don't have a case. The sense of lies for help. Lies for help. Help. How crazy that would be, even when I don't have sense, to use my official vehicle for my colleagues and I to be in and talk those senseless things that I heard. It's senseless. No video evidence. Nothing. It's just our right. Everybody know around official 15. So to just jump and say we're in official 15, that's a myth.
Aside from just the charges, what are some detail, maybe?
I think I charged because I'm a partisan and a strong fan of George Weah.
You think that's why you're charged?
I think so, because I said if you follow the political discourse in the country, back in the days when George Weah was president, people used a lot of different statements on George Weah in this country. Derogatory statements on George Weah. But I did not. I said George Weah is my president. And George Weah is my president. I remain and I stand on that. That's what I believe. So that's my charge. If you learn to the end of the trip, that's my charge. Because I listened to the argument here, there's no argument. There's nothing you see the discussing on me besides that. And people was in my official vehicle called HOR 15. That's my plate. HOR 15. So you can go and say I saw Abu in HOR 15 and apparently people was in the car. Yeah.
Mr. Kamara, all of the charges that you say is a blatant lie from the government.
Lie for help.
Thank you
So in the
For
car,
help.
the car is a lie.
What? I said lie for help.
Why you see the police this way?
Go and ask them because they got a motive.
What would you get next step?
Well, wait until after the judgment. Wait after the judgment and you know our next step.
Look, the case, this is just the preliminary hearing. Let me bring you another clip so that you can hear it from the guy who was in the building. I mean, I'm bringing you.
All right, so folks, stay here. Coming to you live.
Check.
Ground
grounds of the Temple of Justice. I want to bring on Melvin Jackson, our judicial correspondent, who have been in there every step of the way to provide us some update with respect to how things went on in there. Melvin, welcome.
Thank you, Nelson, and thanks to our followers. Like Nelson said, we've been in there and follow the entire process. So the court just adjourned with the defense team not resting. So they will continue on tomorrow because they did not arrested with the witness, which is the defense team, under the prosecution date. So there were a couple of questions asked as to the involvement of these different lawmakers and the guys are in court chill personally.
Okay.
So one thing that was captured was the involvement, the play-by-play notification as to who did what. So for Jacob, the witness said, as a patriotic Liberian and a lawmaker, he was part of he was aware of the plot that he colleagues were carrying out, but he could not alert the public or the police about the situations. So because of that, he conspired with them. That is one reason for which he's charged.
Okay.
So
that is the details to the conspiracy aspect for which Jacob DB, the representative, is being charged.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So for Jackson Sibo, the witness said that he is the chief architect of the entire situation. That is, he is somebody who transported 2 persons out of the country from his office. So they are not here no longer, and the witness also made it clear that these people are part of the wild branding of the Capitol building. So if he can transport them out of the country, then he's the chief financier and also the chief architect of the entire plot that went on that saw the branding of the Capitol building. For Abu Kamara, they made it clear that if vehicle number 1 was being used, and he was along the way part of the different conversations that brought the building to where it is currently. And for Kofa, one of his staff was part, and he also did some financial contributions towards the guys burning the place, and also he recruited the area guy to carry on the recruitment of others. Yeah.
Eric Sisse and Thomas Edwin.
Sisse was the one that brought the other guys on to do the plot of these different persons. So as it stands, there were a couple of questions as to how they managed to get the link of these guys. So the state made it clear through the witness that they did issue what we consider as a writ of search and seizure warrant to the county attorney. They requested for it with the county attorney. The county attorney requested to the court for the writ, and when the writ was issued as part of best practice in the proceeding of how you go into somebody's private cell phone or any other gadgets. So that was being used, and the guys used it to get hold of the gadgets, and that was how they got all of the different conversations from the WhatsApp chat room. Even one of the conversations he made mention about was where in the staffers of Kofa in their staff chat room say, Eric is in police custody. We have to do everything to have him released, and also they will get hold of our different conversations.
So did the witness provide maybe copies of these messages? Were there video evidence is provided with respect to this? Since in fact the hearing is already on, this is the court process now. In any given case, if there were the hard evidence available, this is where those evidences are supposed to be presented.
So the court, the way they made it clear that they have audios recording.
Okay.
According to him, Representative Kofa listened to the audio through the investigations and made that yes, this is my force, but I cannot remember where this conversation was held or on what ground it was held.
But he recognized.
And so that's according to the witness.
According to the witness, yes. Okay. According to the witness.
And what exactly was the content of that particular audio? What was, if Representative Kofa admitted that was his voice, what was the content of the message? What exactly was he saying?
So to the best of my knowledge, what I heard from the witness, he did not give us a full what was being said, but according to him, that gave a whole pictures of the different conversation, because it was not like one person talking to the other, but rather a chat room that has several others, going back and forth with different conversations along the way. So he could not, he did not. I did not hear it as to whether or not it was a Kofa said, "Oh, you go ahead and do this," and go ahead and do that. No, he did not say that.
Okay. Yeah. So, what about Representative Priscilla Cooper? I did see her here earlier.
Cooper came this morning, like we reported on yesterday. She was being added to the bond that was filed, and then she was asked to go home yesterday. But then this morning when she came, her lawyers requested that they waive their right to preliminary examinations. So I just asked her lawyer, Counsel Bobby Kalano. He said they will request for a separate trial. Okay. So she does not want to be tried with the other four, but rather she wants to be tried alone.
Be a separate trial.
Yes.
The court grant that
Yes. So what the fact that she waived her right to let's say preliminary. Obviously, she's sad now, because what the process on.
If Priscilla Cooper can be able to look at all of the cases and tell her lawyer, George B. Kalano, that I want to be tried separately. Don't try me along with these four people. Try me separately. That means there is a fire in Soweto already. That means there was a fire in Soweto. Because if their case was just to be a common case, Priscilla Cooper was going to say, they'll try all of us alone. They'll try all together. But for the fact that she said, no, don't try me along with the four. Let the 4 people go defend themselves. Let the 4 people go defend themselves. As for me, don't try me along with them, yeah? I want to be tried separately. That means there was a fire in Soweto. Minus that, the witness that they brought, that was not all the witness. They brought the first witness. The first witness said, they played the tape. The former speaker listened to the tape. He said, yeah, that's my voice. So that means everything, and you heard it for this thing. The other representative from one of those counties, you heard it from him. He said, "I know my business for me to be sitting in a car. That why you can't jail me for." Oh, you heard your colleague there saying something. They were planning a handsome attack on our building, on our historical building. You did not report it to the police, and then you sitting down on your phone, and then you text and say, that one, I'm a business. That's your business. That's your business. You are to be a mandatory reporter. For the fact that you heard it, from your colleagues, you are to signal the police. And that is the reason why he has been charged. For Abu, a vehicle. So the whole stuff is not going to be dealt with just now. The whole stuff not going to be dealt with just now. Because the whole case, why would Dixon Sibo transport 2 persons to leave the country? Have you asked yourself why he did that? Have you asked yourself why these people did that? And you heard from the guy that was just reporting, the guy make it clear that the court subpoena the call law, and that how come the police IG said it, that we have substantial evidence. The court was subpoenaed. That from the court of the Ghana were able to see all of the group messages on WhatsApp. They were able to get recordings. And then y'all think our RD, he is just gonna play RD. Y'all think Gregory Common is just a small potato to be cracked? Gregor Common is not a small not to be cracked. He is not. That brother know the inner working of the security apparatus in our country. That brother understand what it means when they say the police lost in an investigation. That brother know it. Everybody get their area. Everybody have their area on this earth. Gregor in an area that protections to be able to protect life and property. Oh yes. Ambassador JMB, he got in an area. His own area is to rescue the Liberian people. So don't come here. We know Josh Manda real area. The area is a sucker. We know him. The man himself said it, that he is not a politician, that the people there made me for me to be. Let me play you that clip.
I came to you people are my family. I came to sympathize on behalf of my wife, Claire Mariwea, and our entire institution, the CDC. We are here to extend our deepest sympathy and many condolences to the Doe family. Like I said, I'm not a politician. I was blessed to be a leader.
You heard it from me. I was not playing fun. You heard it from him. He said he's not a politician. I don't know what are they better understand. Let me just forget about that. So yeah, let me play that clip one more time, and then we will be able to go onto our phone line.
Well, I don't care, but you see that you're not in the courtroom. Where the proceedings go, the side that can go people to the bathroom quickly, and the side that losing. We told you yesterday, in all honesty, that this is based on lies, innuendos, and misstated facts. And we have identified a series of them. We understand where the case is going, and there's nothing there. It's a mockery of justice.
So from the witness testimony today, are you convinced that you still have a strong case?
From the witness testimony today, I know I'm innocent. Yeah, the only people who can associate that post with fire who are ignorant and not well researched. When you have a mindset, you try to develop anything to that mindset. So you go in with a preliminary mindset that you got to be Kofa. So anything Kofa say will be implemented. Call me for what? When? No, I don't see no call for no police IG. Tell him not to call me.
Alright. Why should he call you?
I mean, it's a waste of our time. Waste of our time. And it's something that we need to talk about. You can't bring a police officer who goes to the bathroom 7 different times testifying lies, saying that I am charged because I was sitting in a car. According to him, I heard conversation. I didn't report it. Is that why you waste my time? But we'll sue the government after this. Yeah, it's a waste of my time. I sat in the car. According to him, I sat in the car. I sat in the car where people were talking. Yeah, I did not report it to the police. Is that my business? If it was that, is that why you waste my time? You put me into South Beach for what? Because according to him, I sat in the car. This is our waste of our time. But we are here. We're going to follow this thing to the logical conclusion.
Was it video evidence that you were sitting
No,
in
he
the car?
said. No, he said he heard a recording from open source.
But you know the people don't have a case. The sense of lies for help. Lies for help. Help. How crazy that would be, even when I don't have sense, to use my official vehicle for my colleagues and I to be in and talk those senseless things that I heard. It's senseless. No video evidence. Nothing. It's just our right. Everybody know around official 15. So to just jump and say we're in official 15, that's a myth.
So from just the charges, what are some detail, maybe?
I think I charged because I'm a partisan and a strong fan of George Weah.
You think that's why you were charged?
I think so, because I said if you follow the political discourse in the country, back in the days when George Weah was president, people used a lot of different statements on George Weah in this country. Derogatory statements on George Weah. But I did not. I said George Weah is my president. And George Weah is my president. I remain and I stand on that. That's what I believe. So that's my charge. If you learn to the end of the trip, that's my charge. Because I listened to the argument here. There's no argument. There's nothing you see the discussing on me beside that. And people was in my official vehicle called HOR 15. That's my plate. HOR 15. So you can go and say I saw Abu in HOR 15 and apparently people was in the car. Yeah.
Mr. Kamara, all of the charges that you say is a blatant lie from the government.
Lie for help.
Thank you. So even the
For help.
The car is a lie.
What? I said lie for help.
Why you see the police?
Go and ask them because they got a motive.
What would you get arrested?
Well, wait until after the judgment. Wait after the judgment and you know our next step.
They say liar gets strong more now, I believe it. People that can lie, they have strong mouth. Strong mouth. But the IG was surprised then with the next witness that coming. The IG was surprising when you see Priscilla Cooper say she don't want to try with these 4 guys. That's something that woman see you. That's something that woman see that causing her for her to run away from her life. So that's something Priscilla see. If Priscilla cannot be charged with them, that's something Priscilla see. Keep your call coming now. Let's take our first caller. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling out from?
Good morning, AB. This is Sam. How you doing? Good afternoon.
Yeah, Sam. Go ahead.
You know, for everything we have witnessed from the preliminary appearance of those guys, and when those guys walk out of the prison compound, look at Dixon Sibo's face. Dixon Sibo was confused. You can see Dixon Sibo's face, you see the guilt.
But for me, I cannot be able to read the mind.
No, it's not the mind, AB. Look at Dixon Sibo's face when he came out of the prison compound. You are confused. Go watch the video again. Okay. Another thing, they're listening to Abu. Abu said people were in the car talking. But why Abu not telling that he was in his car talking, the recording our play? He was the one that placed the call to Fonati. Okay? He placed the call. So how can you be telling us that the same people were in my car? No, you were in your car, you placed the call, not people. That's number one. Number two, he tried to make it political. What job we are going to do with the case? Oh, the people not let me, he deviates straight. Oh, because I support President we are my president, you know, we are he leaving the topic, he deviating. That's suspicious. They generally asking a specific question. He did not answer the question. Everything is allowed for him. He just skipping it. We all listen to the audio. And like you said there, I listened to the journalist. Fonati admitted that yes, that's his voice. But he can't remember. How does that make sense? Is Fonati telling all now that he got dementia or he having some cognitive ability issue? When in the same recording, he said, I'm at the president's house. I came to see the president. And Abu said, why are you calling that man president? He said, oh, but at the top to get it in. Then he telling us, you don't know when you made a call, Mr. Kofa? These guys, you can see the lies. You can see through their lies. You can see the inconsistency. Debbie, I told you from yesterday, Abby. I said this crime, you know the way when children want to do something, he said, my man, y'all go out there, be careful. I can get anyone, but I won't be part of it. I want for my TJ. I will kill you. And Dexter Sibo. These two people, you know one thing I wish the government can do? I wish the government can find where those guys are and extradite them back to Liberia. I wish. Now, Dexter Sibo, you don't have anything to hide. Why you took two people out of the country? For what? Why you hiding? Why you hiding? So these guys, and like you're saying, why Priscilla Cooper lawyer asked for her to be tried separately. Everybody know they play Priscilla Cooper blunder. After the man damaged the chairs, she was the chair of modernization. They might have convinced her, and in her mind at that time, Kofa would have still won the case, and she was going to maintain her slot. So she went and put out that funny press statement saying that the place was under renovation. And when they went to the contractor said there was nothing being done there by them. So that why put her in the thing? So I do believe that's the reason why they asked she's requesting to get tried separately. Maybe they will find her on a punishment might be less. But maybe don't minute, they know what happened to that place. Yeah, that's what I told you yesterday, Ebi. If I had my will, if I was the president of the bureau, I will make use of the tradition. I will call the police IG, I call the justice minister, they'll drop the case. I will call all the voodoo chiefs in the country. 1 hour to confession, you not confess, let the fire like it. All those are going to be him or that. Baby, let me tell you some measure we need to take in Africa. We need to use some of our local means to solve our local problem. This, like for until someone that went to jail before for stealing a camera, you think you catch that kind of mess so easily? You can't catch that kind of mess so easily. Those guys already caught their lies. Those guys are sophisticated liars. Don't forget to know Fonati a lawyer. Fonati is a lawyer. Fonati know how to go around stuff. That case now Fonati listening to today, Fonati is going to put up a defense. So you're not talking about people that they're coming from nowhere. These guys are well-learned and they will know how to protect themselves. I just feel sorry for the young guys in prison. Because if at all the government does not have enough, and me, I know they will compromise their case because those guys are lawmakers. Some big hands in the country will get involved to get them off the hook. I don't put innocent guys that are in prison that will feed the plea for their stupidity, for doing no type of heinous crime, for lawmakers. While those guys sit and enjoy their money, they will be the ones feeding the plea that they are feeding them now in prison. They've been there for months. Don't lawmakers then when they even spend 3 days, they kill us out. They stay there. You see? Okay. So when you listen to Abu, you listen to Kofa. Kofa is a bit positive because Kofa is not directly linked. So the evidence not strong to really hold him. But Abu, listen to Abu. Why Dixon Sibo not talking? Listen to Dixon Sibo, listen to Abu. Daddy know what happened. He knows.
But
he's fully aware.
Debbie is saying that they're not a business. They're not a business.
That right now we need to find out in the justice system if when someone see a person committing crime and don't report it and that crime happens, if the person can be held liable. The lawyer then have to come down and clarify that part of it.
Yeah, of course, the person will be held liable. All right.
But then if the person can be held liable, then I wear Debbie now for that inside. So all that story he's preaching, because the people got evidence. They got evidence because the police said they got undeniable evidence.
Okay.
And John, you're saying, don't finish how you calling striking a deal with the police. So all that in the dream.
Okay. All right, sir. All right, sir. Keep your call coming out on 952 852 952 452 4848. If you want to be part and parcel of the Manessa Nabraka Talk Show, you have to wait for Friday evening, and then we'll drop the link in the group chat, and then we'll ask any one of you, whether female or male, for you to be able to join. We can drop the link in the comment sections every Friday, so you can be able to join us on a set. If we see that your articulations is well promising, then we can be able to add you to our group chat. That's how we have a group chat where I can go drop the link. So, but like on Saturday and on Friday and Saturday, we'll be dropping the link into the comment sections in order for everyone to be participate, to be able to come onto the show. If you are listening to us, keep your call coming out on 952 452 4848. That is the number to call. Once more, 952 452 4848. You know, for me, I don't have much to say here. But let me play you a few clips while we await our caller.
Government is going on a track. You arresting party chairman, putting him to pick up on, running behind people. This is not good for all of us. Whether you are a United Partisan, you are a sedition, you for ANC, you for Liberty Party, this is not good for our democracy. You cannot come to silence our voices, and we will not get silent. We will constructively engage the process. We need to stop this. And even you, the media, you need to be saying truth to power now. Yesterday, during Judicial government, you were all in the corner showing everything. You were flagging everything here yesterday. Is that an attack on the media? No, that's not an attack. I'm informing the media of their responsibility. And we know them back. We reported our story. Yeah, we know our role. Reporting fairness about your. Is that a question? No, but we know our role. You don't need to remind us about. So I'm telling you that forget now. So you don't need to tell. So I'm telling you, you need to make sure. You need to take it back. I'm not taking anything back. I'm telling you what you're supposed to do. But we don't need to tell us. Let's go back now to Braga. Open the politics of the media. Let's go back to Braga.
So what does mean, President George? The former President George Manneh Weah has left the court. So what this means to you?
Sorry?
Former President George Manneh Weah just left the courthouse. So what this means to you?
What does it mean to me?
Yeah.
What it means to me?
Yes.
President Weah is a man of peace. You saw what he did? He just came.
And the process has not ended yet.
He is doing it.
The process has.
Our mother is gone. She cannot justify how I treated her because she don't have the chance to talk. But I know that I treat her on a necessary with respect and honor when I encounter.
What we are doing to me, say, what I tell you, I'll cry.
Come on, please.
I'll cry. I went to Weah office.
George Weah now, who they say that's your son, your husband's son now. He the one, you went to ECWA school, you won your case, and he didn't give you money?
Yeah. You say how many times you not see Weah say when you were president?
You saw him? 1 time, 2 times?
1 time.
When he had a PR thing to do,
yeah,
not because of her visiting him. She went to see him over 10 times, but he never saw her.
He refused to see me. So me and Mr. Blah went there to him 11 o'clock
in the morning.
In the morning. Before we see we are 8 o'clock.
8 p.m.
Yes. So we went there to him, and then he is speaker for us. For we are to our, pension, our small thing on it. He said no money.
You met George Weah, and he told you no money.
I telling you, I said, the people what they say, some of them, they play what part. He said no money. Then and that said that. Then you can't put her on the community too, so can be, like, how do you call it? So to keep big, I don't know how to call it, man. I forgot it. He said,
chairman or
chairman.
Yeah.
He said no. Then what a man named Bawachima. Bawachima said no money.
Bawachima now, the former speaker.
Former speaker, yeah. He was right there. He said no. He didn't want to answer that one. No money.
After you won your case through the ECWA court, you go to Liberia and George we are in town. They refuse to give you your money.
Ask anybody in Liberia, they know about it. So I talked to him for Jion. I said, my son, I'm begging you. Jion, that you lay brother. When you do anything, that you lay brother forgive me. I beg you, don't sack him. I'll hold you for. He said, don't beg for Jion. Jion, amen. So we will see to a real man.
That Joe, we are telling you now.
Yeah.
Veronica, put the camera on the old man, let the people, because all along the people then say George Weah is Samuel Doe Pa. Samuel Doe's son. All the crown people that put a voted for George Weah, they gave George Weah all the votes. All the people. And this is a shocking thing that we are hearing, that George Weah, after you won your case, you went to him to give you your money, to even give your son a job. He's telling you your son, somebody he can born. He's telling the boy that they are men, they can fight it out.
Oh, of course. I said, boy, Chima was there. What Matthew Zaza, the
senator on
the Sano. Yeah, he there. Tell the people there, they play park. That was conference room with a long table. They play park.
Wow.
So there we were talking here myself. We on the table here. Then he really nice. Then he back to me. The time I was running here, I was they said, "Mommy, do that my woman. Did you talk? Then you come here, you say fair. I cry. Oh, that man talked to me that day.
It's okay.
I said, when they hold that day.
Go get your tissue.
Our mother is gone. She cannot justify how I treated her because she don't have the chance to talk. But I know that I treated Mother Nessa with respect and honor when I encounter.
What we are doing to me, say what I tell you.
You seen the place, Josh Weah, when he said that. People said that Mother Nessa do the way I treated, then he break. He was thinking in his mind. When people are speaking, just watch them keenly, be able to see what they will say. Yeah.
I came to you people are my family. I came to sympathize. On behalf of my wife, Claire Marie Weah, and our entire institution, the CDC, we are here to extend our deepest sympathy and many condolences to the Doe family. Like I said, I'm not a politician. I was blessed to be a leader here in this country because of the people voice. And your voice, people of Grand Judah. I was raised in Sastan in Fidokli. My great-grandparents are from Putu Mountain. For me, every Liberian, they are my family. I work for our country as a peace ambassador to restore peace among us. I am the color that everybody will adapt. I know no Grandian, no Nibadians or Sastodians. We are all one people. And I'm here today not to make news. There's a family gathering. That's why I'm here. My brother Ase Yanombo didn't even need to say what he just stated. You know what I'm saying? Because no one will justify. Our mother is gone. She cannot justify how I treated her because she don't have the chance to talk. But I know that I treated Mother Nesse Doe with respect and honor when I encounter her. In my life, I've seen Nesse Doe 3
Look, lies last than finish. People can be lying and you can know that they are lying. A man will be speaking, he lying. So you that the man saying it too, you will know that the brother is lying. Now what happened to Josh Manawia? He was caught right away in a lie. You saw the first expression of Mommy when Josh Manawia said that our man, yeah, and I will keep your call coming out on now Fatu 452 4848. That is the number to call to be part of the Nefson Abraka Talk Show. Yeah. Let me say thank you to my Elise Smith. Welcome to the club, make our dreams come true, give her everything. J. During the whole life around, make her so beautiful. Introduce her to people, now she is so famous. She's my baby. Deborah T. Tranga. My one only in place. No one passes by way for looking and saying, oh yes. I see some guys who want to injure what I labor for. I see some guys who want to take away my own pay. Every day she passes by, they won't stop calling her name. And this is how we'll have to draw the curtain down of the Maneson Abraka Talk Show. I look at them and say, guys, wait for your time, oh. Wait for your time, oh, guys. Josh Manawia, he is a blatant liar. This brother can lie. For your time, oh, you ugly babu, West Soya, babu, West Soya. Oh, you ugly babu, West Soya, babu, West Soya. Oh, you.
TGS Production.
So let me announce to the public once more that on a Friday and on Saturday around 10 Central Time, that will be around 11 on the East Coast. 10 o'clock Central Time, that will be around 11 on the East Coast. That will be the time that will come on. When I come on Friday, what I normally do, I will be able to paste the link into the comment sections. So some of our audience can have the opportunity for them to be able to join us. Minus that, on Saturday, it will be the same way. When you join us based on your articulations on the show, then we'll make a decision whether you should be one of our panelists. Whether female, everyone is invited. You put can be 4, you put can be 5, you put can be 6. Because they said here it can take 12 people at the same time. So that's all I wanted to share out there. This is how we'll let to draw the curtain of the Manelson Abraka Talk Show. See you when I see you.